Congratulations. God says, tonight at 12:12 a.m., a sudden miracle is coming your house. If you don't open this now, you won't receive it. Open it immediately, beloved soul. Listen carefully, because this message is being written only for you. It is not by chance that you are reading these words right now. God says tonight at 12:12 a.m., a sudden miracle is being sent directly to your home, and if you do not open your heart to it, you may miss the blessing that heaven has already prepared for you. This is a sacred hour, chosen divinely, and every moment leading up to it has been written in the book of your destiny. You must not delay, you must not ignore, for this is the hour of your visitation. God has seen your tears, God has counted every sleepless night, God has recorded the moments where you felt abandoned, and now He says, tonight, everything will shift, everything will be overturned, everything will align in your favor. There is an urgency in the Spirit. Archangel Michael is standing guard by your side, holding a sword of light to cut away every force that has tried to delay your miracle. You have felt resistance, you have felt heaviness, you have sensed the unseen battles around you. But tonight, as the clock strikes 12:12, the gate of heaven will open, and what was impossible will be made possible. This is not a dream, this is not an illusion, this is God's appointed word for you. If you open your heart now, you will feel the movement in the Spirit, the shift in the atmosphere, the alignment of your destiny. God says, congratulations, because this is your hour of visitation. You have been faithful in small things, and though you doubted at times, you never stopped seeking Him. Every prayer you whispered, every tear that fell upon your pillow, every sigh when no one else understood you, has risen like incense before the throne. Heaven has taken account of you. Heaven has remembered you. Heaven has marked this day as your turning point. Do not think it strange that this moment is happening now, for God's timing is never late, and His promises never fail. Beloved, tonight at 12:12 a.m., the angels will move into your home. They will carry with them scrolls of blessing, contracts of abundance, messages of restoration. They will whisper into your soul the words you have longed to hear. They will remove the shadow of fear that has been lingering around you. They will bring to light every hidden truth that the enemy tried to cover. Do not be afraid. You are safe. God Himself says, nothing will go wrong with you, for I am with you. You must trust now. The temptation will come to doubt, to wonder if this is real, to question whether you are worthy of this miracle. But God already declared you worthy, not because of your perfection, but because of His love. He does not send miracles only to the strong, He sends them to the broken, the weary, the humble, and the waiting. You are the chosen vessel tonight. Your name has been written on the decree of heaven. The angels will not pass by your house, they will enter it. They will deliver what belongs to you. God says, open this now. Do not wait, do not delay, for the moment is already moving closer. Every second that passes is drawing you toward the appointed hour. What you must do is open your spirit, open your faith, and declare, "Lord, I receive it." That is the key that unlocks the gate. Prayer is the sound that draws the miracle into manifestation. Lift your voice tonight, even if softly, even if only within your heart, and say, "God, I trust you. God, I receive what you are sending." That is enough to open the window of heaven over you. Understand, the devil has tried to keep you from this moment. He has tried to distract you, to cause you to give up, to whisper that nothing will change. But God says, those lies are broken. The curse is lifted. The delay is over. The time is now. You must not believe the deception that tells you nothing happens at midnight. For God says, "At midnight I will pass by, and my hand will be mighty upon you." This is your midnight miracle. This is your midnight visitation. Congratulations, beloved soul. Tonight at 12:12 a.m., what you lost will begin to return. What was stolen will be restored. What was hidden will be revealed. What was broken will be healed. Your health, your family, your finances, your relationships, your destiny, all of it is coming into alignment. Angels are arranging it even now. The sudden miracle will knock at your door, not with noise, but with power, with peace, with the undeniable presence of God. You will know it, because your heart will stir, your atmosphere will shift, your sleep will feel different. Do not be afraid if you wake suddenly at that time. Do not fear if you sense movement in your room. Do not tremble if you feel a holy presence, for that will be the angels of the Lord delivering what was promised. Archangel Michael himself is assigned to guard you through this transition. He will not allow any force to steal from you tonight. He says, "Stand firm, for I am with you, and I will not let you be harmed." Beloved, trust God. This is the hour where faith must rise above fear. The miracle is already on the way. Do not close your spirit by doubting, do not miss this by ignoring, do not let it pass by in silence. Open it now. Lift your heart, open your lips, speak to your Father, and say, "I believe, I trust, I receive." That is all He asks of you tonight. And when you receive, remember to give thanks. For gratitude is the seal upon your miracle. It keeps the blessing flowing. It opens the way for even greater things to come. Do not think this is the end, tonight is only the beginning. Tonight is the shift, the doorway, the turning point. After this, everything will begin to unfold in greater measure. This is your confirmation. This is your divine assurance. God says, "Congratulations, my child." Tonight at 12:12 a.m., your sudden miracle arrives. Now, beloved, let your heart rest. Do not fear. You are safe, you are protected, you are loved. God is with you, and He will not fail you. Pray, believe, and open your spirit. The angels are coming. The miracle is coming. Tonight, heaven touches your home. My beloved, God says, this message has been written only for you. It carries the weight of heaven and the urgency of eternity. Tonight at 12:12 a.m., something beyond your imagination is about to unfold, something that has been prepared in the hidden chambers of heaven for your life. It is not by accident that you are reading this right now. It is not by chance that your heart is being stirred with an unusual sense of expectation. This is a divine appointment, a meeting between your soul and the living voice of God, a call from heaven that carries both promise and urgency. God says, "Congratulations, for your season of waiting is not in vain, your tears have not been ignored, and your prayers have not been wasted." Tonight, a sudden miracle is coming to your house, a miracle that will change everything, but you must open this word now, because the blessing is released to those who trust, to those who receive without hesitation. You may not fully understand why heaven chooses specific moments, why midnight holds such weight, but God has always chosen divine timings, times when the natural world sleeps, and the spiritual world bursts open with activity. Tonight at 12:12 a.m., heaven aligns itself with your name, and the angels are already moving in your direction. This miracle will not come through the efforts of man, nor through the strength of your own hands, but it will come directly from God, carried by His Spirit, wrapped in His light, delivered through His power. God says, you will not miss this unless you close your heart. Do not doubt, do not hesitate, do not think this is for someone else, it is for you. There have been long nights where you felt abandoned, where silence pressed heavily on your chest, where you wondered if heaven had forgotten you. But God says, He was watching in every moment of your weakness. He counted your tears, He heard your sighs, He knew the weight of your battles. He says, this is why the miracle is sudden, because the enemy tried to convince you that nothing would change, that your story was written in sorrow, that your destiny was chained by circumstances. But God says, He is rewriting your story tonight, and when the clock touches 12:12, His power will visit your house. It will come like a gentle wind, yet its impact will shake the very foundation of your life. The miracle you are about to receive is not only about material things, though blessings in abundance are being released. It is about freedom, it is about restoration, it is about chains breaking off that have been on your life for years. God says, He is sending light into every dark room of your soul. He is healing wounds you did not even know still bled inside you. Tonight, angels will stand at the door of your home. Some will guard, some will deliver, and some will whisper to your heart so you will not miss the sign. This is not a dream, this is not an illusion, this is the reality of heaven colliding with earth in your life. Do not fear. You may feel a strange stirring before midnight, you may feel a heaviness lift, you may sense that the air itself shifts. These are signs that the heavenly realm is drawing near. God says, He will not allow harm to come to you. He will not let the enemy steal what belongs to you. This miracle is sealed in His hand, and no one can block it, no power can erase it, no human can intercept it. But you must receive it, you must trust Him completely, you must believe with your whole heart that God is faithful. Beloved, this message is a warning as much as it is a promise. If you turn away, if you close your heart, if you ignore the call of heaven, the miracle will pass by. God says, "This is not a game, this is not an ordinary word, this is the very moment you have been waiting for." He says, "Do not look at the clock with fear, but with expectation, for at 12:12 a.m. a new chapter will begin." Heaven celebrates for you, angels rejoice for you, your ancestors who prayed for you are watching the fulfillment of their prayers in your life. God says, "Congratulations, you are chosen to see this, chosen to receive this, chosen to carry this testimony." Think of every delay you faced, every betrayal, every loss. Tonight they are being turned into stepping stones. Think of the nights you thought you would not survive, the days where despair almost swallowed you whole. Tonight, God says, He will honor your survival. You will rise with a light on your face, a fire in your spirit, a joy in your heart that no one can explain. People will look at you and ask what happened, and you will know the truth. Heaven visited you at 12:12, and God kept His word. This miracle will not only touch you, but it will overflow. Your family will feel it, your home will be filled with peace, your finances will be touched with increase, your relationships will be healed. Where there was bitterness, sweetness will flow. Where there was emptiness, abundance will pour out. God says, He is opening doors that have been locked for years. He is restoring opportunities you thought were gone forever. He is removing people who meant you harm, and bringing those who will lift you higher. He says, "You will not be the same after tonight." And God says, "Do not be afraid if you hear whispers in your spirit, do not be alarmed if you feel a warmth wrap around you. This is the presence of His angels surrounding you." Archangel Michael himself stands as protector tonight, with a flaming sword in his hand, making sure nothing interferes with your blessing. He says, "You are shielded, you are covered, you are safe. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong, no harm will come, no attack will succeed. You only need to trust, you only need to pray, you only need to open your heart to receive." So tonight, when the moment arrives, lift your heart, whisper your prayer, thank God in advance, and receive what He is sending. It will not be delayed, it will not be denied, it will not be stolen. It is yours. God says, "Congratulations, the miracle has your name written on it." Tonight, 12:12 a.m., heaven's door opens for you, and your life will never be the same again. Beloved soul, tonight carries a weight that is beyond ordinary, and the timing of 12:12 a.m. is not just a number but a divine alignment that God has chosen specifically for you. This message comes with urgency, not to frighten you, but to awaken you and prepare your heart for something that is unfolding in the unseen realms on your behalf. Heaven has orchestrated a miracle that is set to arrive at your door, a miracle so unexpected that even your deepest imagination has not been able to picture it. God says, "Congratulations, because you have been chosen for this hour, for this blessing, and for this sacred revelation." The angels are already moving, their wings stirring in the midnight air, carrying the energy of breakthrough that is about to touch your life. The message must reach you now, for if your spirit is not awake and ready, you may miss the divine visitation prepared for you. At 12:12 a.m. tonight, a moment of spiritual convergence takes place, where the heavens open wide, and your name is spoken aloud in the courts of God. This is not coincidence, it is a decree from the Most High. Every tear you cried, every prayer you whispered, every sleepless night when you felt alone, all of these have been gathered in golden bowls before the throne, and now the time has come for them to be poured back into your life as blessing, favor, and miracle. God says, the sudden miracle will not be small, it will not be ordinary, and it will not be hidden. It will arrive in such a way that you cannot deny His hand, and it will leave those who doubted you in awe. The Spirit of God says, tonight your atmosphere shifts, and what has been delayed will no longer be withheld. You must understand that the timing is crucial. Midnight has always carried spiritual significance. It is the hour when bonds break, when chains fall, when angels move swiftly, when destinies are redirected. At midnight, Paul and Silas prayed, and prison doors shook open. At midnight, deliverance was released for God's children. And now, at 12:12 a.m., your own deliverance and miracle are marked to appear. But this requires your faith, your openness, your willingness to receive. God says, if you hesitate, if you allow fear or doubt to silence your spirit, the angel bearing this gift may pass without releasing it. That is why this message comes to you with urgency. Open your heart, open your faith, open the doorway of prayer, because heaven is about to knock. This sudden miracle may not look like what you expect. Sometimes God wraps blessings in disguise, sometimes He hides them in conversations, sometimes they arrive through unexpected people. But this time, He says it will be unmistakable. You will know. You will feel the holy presence when it enters your house. It may come as peace after chaos, as a phone call that changes everything, as news that shakes your reality, as provision you didn't know was on the way, as reconciliation you thought was impossible, as healing you longed for but stopped asking about. God says, do not limit how He can move. Expect the unexpected. The midnight hour is His to command, and He has already commanded your blessing. God whispers tonight, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. My hand is upon your house, my angel stands at your door, my spirit surrounds you. Do not fear the darkness outside, for my light will enter and fill your home. Archangel Michael himself is standing guard, ensuring that no force of darkness interferes with what is being delivered. The enemy tried to stop this miracle, tried to cause distraction, tried to make you too tired or too doubtful to receive it. But heaven overruled, and tonight the door cannot be shut against you. You must only stay awake in spirit, trust, and pray. There are seasons in life when God moves slowly, teaching patience, molding character. But then there are sudden seasons, divine interruptions, holy surprises. This is one of those sudden seasons. God says, suddenly, at 12:12, I will do it. Suddenly, the burden will lift. Suddenly, the answer will come. Suddenly, the shift will manifest. Your name is written on tonight's scroll of blessing. Your address is stamped on the angel's assignment. Heaven has signed and sealed what belongs to you, and the release happens tonight. This miracle carries prophetic timing. The number 12 is the number of divine government, authority, and completion. Twice repeated, 12:12 becomes a sign of confirmation and establishment. God is saying, what I began in your life, I am completing. What was unstable, I am establishing. What felt broken, I am aligning. What was hidden, I am revealing. What was stolen, I am returning. You will see divine order restored, favor unlocked, and a supernatural arrangement of events that could only have been designed by the Creator Himself. But do not take this lightly. This is not just about material blessing, though provision may come. This is not just about opportunities, though doors will open. This is about your destiny. This is about the path God has been preparing for you, the path that seemed delayed but was only being refined. Tonight at 12:12, a veil lifts, and clarity comes. You will understand why certain things ended, why certain people left, why certain prayers seemed unanswered. Because tonight God makes sense of the confusion and reveals His higher plan. Pray tonight, even if only in whispers. Speak your trust aloud. Light a candle if you can, or simply lift your hands. Say, God, I am ready, I am open, I receive what you are sending. Do not let the moment pass in distraction or fear. Do not doubt that this message is for you. Heaven would not have sent it if it were not appointed for you to hear. This sudden miracle will change the course of your days ahead. What felt blocked will open. What felt heavy will be lifted. What felt impossible will be made possible. God says, congratulations, you are entering a new chapter. This is the beginning of answered prayers flowing one after another. Like dominoes, once the first falls tonight, the rest will follow in divine order. So wait with expectation. Watch with faith. And when the clock strikes 12:12, know that heaven has entered your house. God says, do not fear, do not resist, do not doubt. Open now, and receive what I am bringing. This is your appointed time. Beloved, trust Him. The angels are already near. The miracle is already dispatched. The only thing left is your yes, your openness, your readiness to receive. Tonight, at 12:12 a.m., it will arrive. Congratulations, the blessing is yours. If you believe me, type Amen God.